Jawworm, third most dangerous opponent, confirmed. Ooh, that 250 gold. Right into his shop, no less. How can you say no? What else we got? Ooh, could be a 1 health elite. That's not that important on Clad, but, you know, you could do it. But you know what? What if you just clobbered the elite because you had 250 gold into the shop? Sounds even juicier. How do you prep for the double boss if your Act 3 is looking clean? Being good into the Act 3 bosses means that you want to have pretty good block density. It's important to have some good upgraded block cards and a block scaling plan in general. You want to prep potions for either the boss gauntlet if you're trying to get through them to succeed, or if you're thinking about Act 4, then trying to have good potions that you don't need to beat the Act 3 bosses is another good way to do it. Making sure you have enough health going into the Act 3 boss gauntlet is pretty important. Especially if you're not going to Act 4, then just getting to the bosses with as close to full health as possible can often be sufficient. Sometimes you just need to be able to trade some damage to get your, setup in play against a boss, and then you're good to go. And so if you have health to spare, then that's a lot easier to deal with. What about 250 gold into the Burning Elite? Be kind of fun. You can go to this shop with a bit more money and a bit more prep, but I feel like I'd rather go to this shop so that I have more choice. If we completely brick on this shop and we're not in a place where we can fight an elite, then we can still go this way or whatever, right? Mark that in white. So I think regardless of where I'm going, we want to go to this shop. And from here we can evaluate whether to indeed go for the Burning Elite and into a second shop, or we can evaluate if we need to fight regular elites or if we're not allowed to fight elites. All of that can be determined after we see what's in the shop. And I think that is what we're going to start with here. What's a game that I've thought was very cool and had a lot of love put into it, but I didn't feel any need to play any more of it? Should have played 3 strikes on turn 1 there, or whatever. Could not have bashed. Only -1 damage though, right? Ow. Well, my entire face is going away, apparently, with this draw order. Terrible. Very terrible. Guess I'll bash. But then I only play 1 strike again, huh? 0 days since the last Jawworm incident. No kidding. Alright, please buff next turn or something. Damn it. 0 days indeed. Ow. Alright, we're finally free. That was really bad. That was very bad. I'm not entirely sure. I think I could have played 1 strike more on an earlier turn to partially mitigate that, but I'm not sure I had a lot of agency in that fight with those draws. Spooky. The reason partially we're so low on health, though, because we took damage starting. So it's not like we took 50 damage to Jawworm there. We took 18 to Meow, and then a bunch more to Worm there. And now I can just buy Fossilized Helix or Apotheosis, so I don't think we care that we're on low health. We could also buy Toxic Egg, I suppose. Sling of Courage is kind of cool. Wait, can I buy Sling of Courage and Apotheosis? Oh, I can. Is that better than the Helix, I wonder? I think I might just take the Helix, though. Start each combat with 1 buffer. I like it. That can definitely help make up for our missing health. We should be able to heal 6 in many combats with that. Saves a ton of health in elite fights. The main reason I'm thinking about Helix here over the other options, I guess I would want it against Slime Boss too, but against Guardian, I really value having Helix here to never get bonked by Guardian. I'm gonna buy that. I like that relic quite a lot. And then, ow, my hit points. I'd have to go through the Burning Elite to get to the other shop, huh? I'm going to take the money here. No. 12 health after one combat. You know, it's fine, right? Totally fine. Everything is fine. Yeah, everything's fine. It doesn't really quite matter what I do here. We didn't draw the headbutt. Oh well. An easy heal 6. Probably Infernal Blade over Wild Strike or Clothesline. I'm never really a fan of these two commons early game for Clad. A greedy challenge. Just be greedy, forehead. Can I beat an elite with 18 health? This is an important question. It'll be a lot easier if I do another fight first. Any plans to continue Factorio? I have not planned on revisiting Factorio. No, I was enjoying Factorio, but I wasn't enjoying the act of streaming it, I think. That's another important distinction when it comes to talking about, you know, games to stream. There's a difference between a game that I want to play and a game that I want to stream. The more time the game has where you're just kind of milling around or thinking about what to do next instead of actually doing something, the less likely I am to want to actually stream it. Yeah, make me strong. You know what? I actually feel really good about this elite. I'm just going to go red path here. I don't see any reason not to. 24 health into this fight. Let's do it. Ooh, yeah. Knob? What's the prob? I guess we Infernal Blade first, and then we figure out what our turn's going to look like. Sick. So we're going to headbutt that. Do I need the strength potion then? Or do we just go Inflame Carnage headbutt? Let's do some calculations. I don't typically do knob math against knob, but here's a time where it seems especially prudent. So this turn we would do 22 plus 11. Then next turn we do 22 again, plus presumably 8. That's 63. And then I could do either 888, which is 24. That'd be one short of killing. Oh, yeah, okay. So that's probably a strength pot. Or if I bash strike, that would be, instead of 24, it would be 10 plus 12, which is 22. That's also just shy. So yeah, we're not killing in 3 turns unless I drink the strength potion now, is what I calculated. So let's just do that. Then we should have a perfect fight. Yeah, that's the exact roll I calced for. Great. Boat thingy. Burning Elite, here I come. Demon form? Demon form with Helix. Could also just take Pommel Strike. Pommel Strike's good here. Yeah. Imagine burning Laga with Demon form and Buffer. Easy game. Now, if it's Sentries, I want the Pommel Strike. Yeah, Demon form is a win con, but it's janky. I think I'm taking the Pommel Strike here. Just upgrading Inflame. And Pandem GG, a dad joke for the crowd. Why did the Ironclad have to go to the doctor? He was inflamed. No refunds. Alright, not even a Lagavulin. It's honestly mostly fine. We play this. We just tank 10 to do a bunch. Feels like we need to win fast here. So maybe we do the Watcher thing, of just kill fast. Given that they're regenerating, feels correct here. Surely Infernal Blade will just have Immolate anyway, right? Close enough? Black. That regen preventing Headbutt from killing. Regen! Curse the regen. I guess AoE's not that good, huh? Could Headbutt a defend? Do I want to do that, though? I think we want to just kill stuff. If I Thunderclap Strike, how much damage actually is that? That's 7, 13, 13, yeah? That's 26 plus 7. Not quite a kill, unfortunately. To Jackster, thanks for 54 months of support. Yeah, the regen again preventing that from killing. How sad. So do I double defend? I don't think so, given that they're regenerating. I think we have to push damage here. It's going to tank some. Use the Essence of Steel here. Try to kill this one next turn. How's it going, Papa? So actually, not a Helix Star. What happened was, we took damage to Niao to gain money, and then we took damage to Jawworm to gain, I guess, Headbutt. But mostly we just took a bunch of damage. And then we bought Helix. And then we took even more damage in the next event. We're down to like 12 after 4 floors. But now we're fine. Mostly. Gain access to the next floor. True. You're going to die because you have lower health. Decided. Blah. Excellent. All right, we have survived. Score a turnip, a fire potion, probably a twin strike. Given that we have Inflame, I really would like an attack that hits more than one time. 2 is more than 1. 2 is way more than 1. Yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with the start. We get to go to another shop with money. It's kind of cool, too. Let me see money in the chest for a really good time. Sick. We're rich again. It's actually insane. We're going to have 291 gold into this shop, even though I already bought a rare relic in this run. Earlier in the act. And I guess I'm taking a Sapphire Key, unless we want a Bottle Bash. Does anyone want a Bottle Bash? I guess with Helix, maybe, right? Bottle Bash, then Upgrade Bash. But how about don't do that? To upgrade Infernal Blade here. This may be Pommel Strike first. Get a Pommel upgrade. It's a little premature, but that's fine. Dark Embrace is here. I do love me a Dark Embrace, and I've already got Infernal Blade. Dark Shackles to go with the Dark Embrace is pretty tempting, too. Toolbox is nice. Apo come back. It's here. My only regret is that I can't do Dark Embrace, Toolbox, Dark Shackles, but I can do Dark Embrace, Toolbox, Card Remove. So probably I'm going to do that. Yeah, let's do that. I don't really want to headbutt the bash, do I? Just Pummel Strike then. You fool, I'm immune to that. And his 13 goes to 32. Let's wait a turn here. Weird Boomerang. Alright, easy +6. And a Fruit Juice, +11. And another Pummel Strike. Or an Anger. With the Dark Embrace, Anger might be better here. I don't really like it against Guardian, though. I'll take another Pummel Strike. I'm going to remove Transformer Upgrade. That's kind of cool. I guess I don't need upgrades that badly, so I'd rather remove or transform. With 2 Pummel Strikes, I definitely feel like we can remove every strike now. Why is Anger better with Dark Embrace? The Dark Embrace gives you enough card draw that you can draw into all the zero-cost Angers that you've created, and then you can play all the zero-cost Angers. Yes, I'm Brandon with a Prime sub and 43 months. I think I'd rather remove than transform here. So I'm just going to remove a card. Fact can help in this fight, I guess. Buffer. Can't hurt me, fool. Alright, now we have a reasonable amount of health. There's a block card. Shrug. Shrug Pummel. You'll love to see it. You can also take Reckless Charge here with Dark Embrace. It kind of draws one, sort of. Let's take a Shrug. I like it with Turnip, too, the Shrug, that is. I could even upgrade the Shrug. But maybe I upgrade Dark Embrace to make that easier to get in play for later. It's not that important right now. I think I'll grab it now. The upgrade, that is. This is sort of an Act 2 or Act 3 upgrade that we're planning for the future. Trip sounds good here. Yeah, and I'll just play it turn 1 here. It's 12 plus 14. Yeah, we can bash if we want to. I think that actually helps. We get 2 turns of vulnerable, but they're the 2 defensive mode turns, so whatever. Rather do more damage now. Upgraded Dark Embrace will be good in the Chosen fight. True. The full block here. That's nice. Can I do 50 damage next turn, though? Probably not without a potion. Well, maybe, actually. A lot of damage. We do 19, 18, 24. Yeah, that is more than enough, actually. I could even play the Reckless Charge, although it's not really worth it. It's the block from Curl Up. Let's put a Defend on top. And actually, I will put a Dazed on top for 1 draw 2 turns from now. We lose the buffer here, or do we? We do. I guess I'm okay with that. We have to take 1 here. Napines Nunzig, thanks for 46 months of support. Dark Embracing the 46. So that won't transform. And neither will Shrug. Actually, no, that does base 7, right? So we can Shrug into the Reckless Charge, do 15. There we go. Perfect. I'll just take a little bit here. Morin with the 18 months as well. Thank you, thank you. Okay, definitely can't do 70 damage, right? I don't think so. So we can come pretty close. Actually, we only have to do 37 now, but we still can't do it without the potion. I'd rather keep these potions for next decks. Let's just block 13. And we got really close, actually. 18, 24. Actually, had I known Pommel Strike was going to draw a Twin Strike, we could have done that. Could have killed. Oh, well. Yeah, just take 7. Frosty Dog. The 19 months. Thank you, thank you. Did you know that I play games other than Slay the Spire? It's true. Catch me over on Baalorlord Plays for card games, RPGs, strategy games, and more. How do you know when to be offensive with the Guardian when they curl up versus be passive to avoid the Thorns damage? Kind of depends on how much block your deck can make. The more block you make, the more passive you're allowed to be. But in decks that don't have good block output, you have to be aggressive in this fight, or you'll get overwhelmed. We have Dark Embrace, so we take Corruption now, right? That seems like a no-brainer to me. Now I'm rewarded for not upgrading Infernal Blade, too. Excellent. Yeah, Sundial next? That'd be amazing. What about Coffee Dripper with Helix here? Helix usually solves most of my problem with the Dripper, which is turn 1 damage. We have automatic healing from the Burning Blood. We have turn 2 block. That seems like a pretty free Coffee Dripper to me. Could take Black Star to go elite hunting. I don't actually think we're very good at elite hunting in Act 2. In fact, I think we're quite bad at it on 3 energy. Like, how many turns does it take for us to kill Book of Stabbing? Don't answer that. We're dead in that fight. Don't answer that. Try not to die to the stabbing. Which character do I think benefits the most from Black Star? Silent. When she's able to kill elites, Black Star is very good for her. I like fighting these 2 elites. And I like having the option to fight or not fight this elite. This elite I'm not excited about. We go to the shop. We could afford a remove here. Go into this shop, though. Maybe this one. How long will it take for Spire 2 to get meta established? Oh, that's a good question. I feel like players will settle into some idea of a meta. Just because a meta gets established, though, doesn't mean that people are actually optimally playing. Just means we've generated a trend. Yeah, established is not solved. Agreed. Backstreet Skeeter, thanks for 49 months of support. I'm going to dodge the early shop here. We're not that rich. Let's do damage to them. We should block for 11 here. Let's go pummel here. Skip the second... Skip the headbutt? No. Let's skip the headbutt. Headbutt the pummel strike. If I gotta do 24, I'm gonna need this. Okay, we get 14 free block. That's right. We just gotta kill this guy then. Very good. Yeah. Good. Very clean fight. Oh, wow. Bloodletting, flex, disarm. I think with the corruption, we take the disarm. But these are all pretty good. This also makes that Book of Stabbing fight I just talked about way less scary. So I like that too. Oh, Helix, I'm so happy you're here. Give me a transmutation. I don't know if I'm going to play that, but I want it. Yeah, go for 3. Apotheosis. Headbutt on the bottom of the deck and make it 0 cost. I don't think I want to play this. Doesn't do any damage. I don't want to draw 1. Excellent. Good job, Toolbox. This is going very well. Let's do it. It's time for Corruption Dark Embrace. Boom. Blapser. Oh yeah, Headbutt's free. That's right, I forgot that Headbutt was free. Good times. Alright, now we're at full health. With Coffee Dripper. How often does that happen? And how often do you get offered a True Grit Plus when you have Turnip and Corruption Dark Embrace? Yoink. Wait. It's a scam? I don't need your stinky healing. I'm already at full health. 24 max health for bites. With Coffee Dripper? Who needs bites with Coffee Dripper? Not me. Gulaps McGee, thanks for 26 months of support. Yeah, normally these would be really nice with Coffee Dripper, right? But not really here. We're already down 2 strikes, so this is undoing 2 of our removes. And it's giving me healing I definitely don't currently need. Although, maybe I need it through this. Maybe. I'm gonna refuse. Don't even have ceramic fish, so what's the point? This is kind of terrifying. I guess I'll take Secret Weapon? Neat. Terrifyingness over. Now I guess I don't want a Secret Weapon. I can always Headbutt Secret Weapon. Fantastic. Alright, take 6. I'll heal that at the end of the fight. Juice for Zeus, thanks for the Prime sub in 22 months. Always happy to provide delicious content for the kids. So yeah, just kill it now. Get disarmed. Fool. Secret weapon for Headbutt. Headbutt the Twin Strike. Now kill. Back to full. Once again, Reckless Charge being offered. Once again, not really necessary. Cute though. Uh-oh. Draw me some cards. Now? I guess I'll play Corruption. No real reason not to here. A chemistry roguelike. That's quite a concept. What would that even mean? Actually, I should headbutt the body slam because of the horn thing. It's fine, though. You cannot make me frail, fool. Take a bonk stick. Probably not without an upgrade. I don't need these cards, not really. Do we fight this elite? Honestly, I don't have a compelling reason not to. I feel very strong. Body salami. Predator SB, thanks for the Prime sub in 21 months. The thought I'm having is a chemistry roguelike. Isn't that just real life? G. Gogus, thanks for the 16 months of support. Yeah, let's fight this elite. Feel good. I definitely want to make them die. Shreds, you say? Don't mind if I do. We're gonna do this. Oh, I should have done that slightly differently. Slightly, actually, yeah. Yeah, should have done that differently. I'm losing buffer. I don't have to lose buffer. Oh, well. But I do have to headbutt the True Grit, huh? Shame. I could Fire Pot, but that was unnecessary. Yeah, I did that in the wrong order. That was supposed to be True Grit, then headbutt the True Grit, then play Dramatic Entrance, so that the Dramatic Entrance exhausting drew the True Grit again. Then I can block for 18. But I messed that up. Oh well. I have to headbutt True Grit for no reason. Dang. Fine, though. Play Corruption or Inflame? Seems like a tough choice. I feel like I have to play Inflame here. Just have to push damage. Reckless charge, huh? This will be a bit scary. Damage here. Draw 7 on this turn. If we get attacked, this could be a bit weird. We don't, thankfully. So we just kill the wizard. Or do we push damage on the leader so much that we can just kill next turn? I have a very good turn here. If I bash, headbutt, pommel strike, twin strike, how much damage are we looking at? That'd be 11 plus 18 plus 18 again. This does 24. And then next turn I can do another 24. That's 95. So if I draw any other attack, we kill, or I have the fire potion to always kill. Wait, is that 5 energy? That is 5 energy. So we have 18 less than I realized. It's just bash, twin strike, headbutt. So minus 18 is 77. So I'd have to fire pot and draw one other attack. I think that's still worth it, probably. Oh yeah, that seems good, right? We do 24 plus 15 plus 13. Yeah, that's a kill. So no potion required. Not bad. Run away, fools. We get Happy Flower for even more energy. We get a second fire potion. Slaver's Lookout. We get a Burning Pact. Where is the sundial? Where is it? I guess we're going for 2 more elites then, yeah? And I would potentially like to make Corruption cheaper, so that I can play it after drawing into it. Yeah, let's make Corruption cheaper. Although, am I playing Corruption against Bronze Tomato? It's a little unclear, actually. Bronze Tomatamon. Yeah. Already got 2 pummels. I don't need a second headbutt. I don't think I need entrench. Not until we get barricade. I could take entrench just so that we have a reason to take a barricade. You know, I kind of like that, actually. See, it says it right there. The upcoming boss is a tomato. Okay, those elites are even more dead than before. He's just dead to double fire pot. He's just instantly dead to double fire pot. I'll go Swift Strike. Yeah. Let's freaking do it. 16, huh? Alright, we're definitely going to use 1 fire potion here. When is barricade not good? If you can't generate more block per turn than your enemies are doing damage, then barricade doesn't do anything. So paying energy to put in play an effect that isn't actually helping you is actually one of the fastest ways to lose a run. Is to take a big power that you don't actually have the interactions to support. I guess I want to headbutt this guy. Yeah, they're both dead after only 1 potion used. That's a pretty good turn. Entrench! Great. Good job, Entrench. That's the other reason I took Entrench, is that it does work with the bow thingy pretty well. Oh, you're just toast, huh? Good. Let's get Happy Flower on turn 1 of the next fight, though. We'll take 2 because we heal 6. And then kill on this turn, ideally. And then I can use that with the toolbox, although I just found the Ancient Tea set, which actually made my setup bad. That's funny. Do we take a Metallicize? I'm going to go with probably not. Yes, Barricade is best if you make all of your block uncontrollably in 1 single turn, which is definitely the case with Corruption Dark Embrace. I guess I skip these. And then if we're afraid at all of Book of Stabbing, we upgrade Disarm. Otherwise, what do I upgrade? Pommel Strike? Burning Pact? Whatever, I'll just upgrade Disarm. Unless I'm worried about Bronze Automaton. Do I think Metallicize gives too little block? I think it's mostly fine. Most of the problem with Metallicize is just that the Awakened one exists. It's pretty good in every other fight. Well, and Transient, too. Transient makes you sad you have it. Be nice if it upgraded for 1 more plus than it does currently, you know. But I don't think it makes that big a difference. Entrench goodbye. Great. Ah. Yeah, Metallicize just goes 3 to 4. I don't think it would be OP if it went 3 to 5, but not a big deal. Double headbutt. All right, let's Gonna kill right now? I'm pretty sure I can. Quite, huh? Oh, wait, yes. Can't math. Good. Get Omamori blocking any curses we might get, and we're offered another chance at a body slam, which, with the Entrench in the deck, wait. That might be important. You know what? Let's take it. We're setting up for a future world with Barricade, potentially, and even if we don't get Barricade, it definitely could be important. Dark Embrace, turn 1. Not afraid of you, bird. You're wrecked. Okay, Helix will block. Surely this is fine, right? Panache, go! Bonk. It's perfect. Second wind versus spot weakness. Guess if I'm doing body slam things, I want the second wind. Let's take a second wind. I'll swap the fire pot for a blood pot. Immolate is here. Could take a second entrench. Could take a spoon so that our cards don't exhaust. Power potion is barricade, right? I am somewhat tempted by power pot for the boss here. Would I have taken windstone here? I don't think so. Now, in general, a deck that wants a body slam is very likely to be a deck that does not want brimstone. Spoon lets us reuse our skill cards, but my problem with Spoon is that if Spoon prevents a card from exhausting, then you don't draw a card from Dark Embrace. So, it's kind of self-defeating. I think the best character for Spoon is the Defect. The Defect has some really killer single-time use cards, like Seek, Reboot, Core Surge. All the colorless cards are very good with it. Defect really likes Spoon. Einschaff with 36 months. A 36-sided polygon is a Triaconta hexagon. I like it. Yeah, I'm going to take this power potion. And I'm going to dunk another strike. Would almost consider letter opener if I had enough money for it. I guess I could have done that instead of removing. But I take Spoon with Apparitions. Yeah, it's hard to turn down Spoon with Apparitions, that's for sure. Spoon Corruption is kind of a thing, too. Alright, one last upgrade. Let's get this Body Slam upped, because we're trying to play this over and over and over again, ideally. Go Discovery over Flash of Steel, but that's a tempting Flash of Steel. You. Just a shrug, huh? Yeah, I was hoping Discovery would be Barricade. It's not Barricade. We have Power Through Second Wind, though? No, let's take Power Through. And this is also not Barricade, but either Juggernaut or Dark Embrace is fine here. Let's go double Dark Embrace. That's pretty OP. Oh, jeez, okay. It was assembled fast. So with double Dark Embrace, do we go Corruption? I guess we do, right? Then we just try to win next turn. Tightly Size, thanks for 52 months in the Tier 1 sub. Yeah, I guess we just play this now, huh? We have Giga Draw. You want to headbutt what? Power through or second wind? It's True Grit, actually. Then we slam to get that out of my hand, delete some stuff. Second wind. So let's go entrench now. Body slam. Headbutt, body slam, second wind. Body slam. Body slam. And I can do that many more times this turn, actually. So we can do probably 500 damage here, maybe more. Lord. This card seems good. Philostone. I guess Philostone I don't mind with Disarm in the deck. Disarm plus, no less. Otherwise, it's what? Black Blood or Markapane? Oh, we just take more energy, yeah? Markapane's not that bad, but I think Philostone is probably better. Take the energy here. And then, what do we got? We have awkwardly placed shops. If I want any chance of going to 2 of them, then I have to go to this one. Which I guess is fine. Well, I could get 999 gold, though. How many events am I allowed to look at before shops? Very few. Look at this one or this one. Cutie alert, his easiness. Can it really be this easy to join the illustrious list of channel cuties? It sure can. Welcome to the list of cuties. Okay, let's start here. What is my spiker solution? Okay. Is crying a spiker solution? Crying is against the rules. There we are. Shockwave. If your deck has corruption, you take this card. Excellent. Guess I want... What do I want here? Guess I want to go to this shop. Bag of prep. Definitely. Take 2 more cards on turn 1, almost always. Elixir is an interesting potion. Another shop coming up, though. I guess I just saved money for that. Once again, no barricade here. No calipers either. Your deck has cards, you take this card. Guess I'm going to second wind the Impervious away. That's kind of funny. It's cheaper to play. Okay. Bonk. Blanc. And none. What's my favorite common relic to get from Niao? Bag of Prep, probably. Although I really like Preserved Insect as well. Both of these that we already have are very good. There's also a few common relics that are much, much better than normal if you get them on floor 1, like Ceramic Fish is actually quite good on floor 1. Guess we don't want this Essence of Steel. Orichalcum is really good on floor 1. I really like Orichalcum early, yeah. Give me a Magnetism, why not? Why the heck not? It's a big chunk. Big chonker of a card. Not gonna play it though. Ooh. Apotheosis. You shouldn't have. That's fine. We have a Momori. You can't do anything to me. Think I care, fool? Bonk. Mediocre. No need. Guess I don't want 999 gold that much anymore. Let's go this way. Just fight 3 elites as originally planned. Maybe we'll block another curse from the Stinky Maw. Writhing Mass, that is. This is the Stinky Maw. Slightly concerning. There we go. Bonk. Rage is interesting. Ever died to the Maw? Oh, definitely. Yeah, if your deck can't do damage very quickly, then the Maw is one of the few enemies that can outscale a block-heavy deck. So a Silent who has a bunch of leg sweeps and footworks and well-laid plans, but just kind of slowly kills enemies, can definitely get overwhelmed by Maw, for example. We're going to skip these, unless I really want Rage. Maybe I do want Rage. Let's grab a Rage. Give me burns, will you? We'll see about that. Actually, you're kind of cooked, buddy. Yeah, you're actually just dead. Rip this guy. Get a lizard tail. Ooh, and Juggernaut is back. If I had Feel No Pain, Juggernaut would be a lot better. I guess it's better with Rage, but it's still not that important. Yeah, what are we, the Watcher? Yes. Oh no, we're still the guy with no Spiker solution, except for Panache. Panache is a Spiker solution. Now we're talking. So is this, apparently. Nice. That's a tempting second wind body slam. Let's do it. Spikers solved. Buffer. Let's see. Let's get Happy Flower for turn 1 next fight. Could matter. Might be fighting Raptomancer. A real power through. Yes. And yes, it is Reptomancer. Trip seems good here. Oh my. Is this lethal? I guess not without Entrench in my hand. If Shrug draws Entrench, though, I think I have a kill here. What do you got? Okay, not Entrench. How sad. Leave 16, so you're dead. So let's go power through Impervious Body Slam. That seems worth it. Bonk. Thick. You are dead, lol. All that work for a dream catcher, which we don't even want. Oh well. Meat on the bone. It's not going to heal very much. XCOM later today? That's the plan, yeah. I read your name is Curious Mutons when you asked me that, by the way. Are you a Curious Muton? I guess I don't even play this? That's sad. Have I done Act 4 of Spell Rogue yet? I have not. That might be this week, potentially. I'll get Entrenched, buddy. This card has been not bad, even though we just kind of play it normally. Definitely have to remember to upgrade it if I want the build to work. But I take Mark of the Bloom here. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Probably not with Lizard Tail, though. Searing Blow. The power. Oh, dear. Okay, well, we don't take damage, at least. I spoke too soon. That's why the Impervious is in the discard pile. It's over. We get a Havoc Plus. How cute. Do I think the size of each character's card pool should be increased in Spire 2? Assuming other aspects of Spire remain the same, such as the number of cards you see per run, then I would say we're pretty close to the sweet spot. You could definitely add more, maybe up to 100 or so cards, but if you were to double, for example, I think it could cause cards to become a little bit too rare, such that trying to plan around getting any of them becomes an impossible feat. So, that said, there is such a thing as too many cards in a card pool, for roguelike anyway. But I think you could definitely increase the card pool of the characters without hitting that limit. Guess I just dunk a strike. That's fine. What's up, Krogzar? How you doing? Get one upgrade. I guess that's got to be Entrench. Although these two upgrades are very important as well. Add mythic rares to Spire. I do think ultra rare cards could be a cool thing. Sounds kind of fun. Oh, bonk. Get absolutely bludgeoned, nerd. You know what? I'm going to bludgeon this fool. Make them die first. Exhume! Get back any card from the exhaust pile. Play it again. Exhume Disarm, Exhume Impervious, Exhume Shockwave, you name it. There's lots of good things to exhume here. With Corruption, it's never a bad card. Although I might not be playing Corruption in some of the upcoming boss fights. We'll see. For example, against Time Eater, I don't think I get to play Corruption. Let's upgrade Entrench. How big can the exhaust pile get in this game? There is no upper limit. The draw pile, discard pile, deck, and various card piles can easily handle more than 10,000 cards, so that endless runs work properly. The coding that does the deck is pretty efficient. And so even with lots and lots of cards, the performance issues aren't that bad. Welcome, King Petras. Welcome, welcome. Take one more combat. Take one more combat. Can't get Barricade if I don't keep looking at card rewards. That's true. The deck shuffling animation can take a long time. Yeah, if you manage to reshuffle everything, that could be a little silly. But just what I mean by that is just looking at the deck screen here where it shows rows of 5 cards with full art and you scroll down with a scroll bar. Even if there's 10,000 cards in your deck, this screen works fine, which is really very impressive to me. Omamori, go! Or don't, you know, whatever. Yeah, just don't play a copy of Seek, right? Otherwise, it's a bit awkward. Can't hurt me, whatever. Bonk. Ah, I was just thinking, one of the things that would make this win really well, other than a barricade, is another copy of Dark Embrace. And here it is, just in time. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. If your 10,000 card deck is made entirely of Omniscience, how screwed are you? Not as screwed as you are if your deck is made entirely of Havoc. I think that would be worse. Blind seems okay here. Reusable Weaken? We don't have that currently. Probably going to be Exhuming Disarm against him. Jimbo Timbo. Okay, just a 4x3 so I can trigger a defend. Play defend. Play Shockwave too. 5 energy is so good. More. 1, 2. Bonk. Great turn. So no corruption this fight, huh? Let's headbutt Impervious then. Just an X, thanks for the 48 months of support. Well, now we're drawing cards like crazy. Good. Ow. So if we play Corruption, we're going to run out of block in this fight. Useless Without Context, thanks for the Prime sub and the 10 months. An Unctuous Gumbo with the 6 months of support in advance. Appreciate it. I say play nothing. No. Block Potion was definitely an option there. Dunk this Burning Pack. This Pummel Strike? I guess so. Do you want to keep True Grit? Shrug. Let's go Bash Body Slam. No, no, I've got a Body Slam, or I have to disarm. Go Body Slam. Uh-oh. Here we go. One, two... I can't play Second Wind here. Well, I guess I could, but I really ought not to. Let's go Immolate, Entrench, Body Slam. Okay, Second Wind next turn looks good. Stop here. Do I lose the entrench? Yes. Draw a whole bunch here. That's a second wind burning pact. Yes. All right, we're almost down to the bare essentials here. For the bare essentials, you might ask. It is power through, second wind, body slam, and not much else. Lose the blind, finally. Yeah, now we're cooking. Bonk. This is now my entire deck, and it's perfect. Because every turn I get to do this. Bonk. All right, that meter's dead. Now we fight the Awakened one. This one will be easier, yeah? Although I still don't play Corruption here, I'm pretty sure. Take a Purity. Hey, this is looking a lot better already. Turn 1 Dark Embrace. Good. I can even Exhume Disarm right now. Let's do that. Let's use Buffer. And then Purity, Defend, Strike? No, just True Grit the Strike. We do this ethically? No way. No, I gotta kill these birds. Sorry. We are not a turn 1 infinite deck here. Not even close. Latent Flame here. Just want to get back to the good stuff, yeah? So let's second win now. Sure. Don't need entrench in this fight either. Okay, that's not a very good draw for next turn. Oh well. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Ow. Stinky defends. Why the birds have to go? Freaking ouch, man. We don't need True Grit. Gonna leave meat on the bone does something. It's about time. This anymore. Don't need this anymore. Draw all these cards. We don't need Burning Pact anymore either. Let the bunketing commence. GG. Two thump, two thump, two thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of all these exhausting? Ready your pommel strike, stealing 2407. Have I been here before? How would a relic like Nunchaku be, but for each time you exhaust a card? So every 10th card exhausted is 1 energy? I think that'd be kind of cool. Can't rest. Oh well. Guess I'll upgrade Impervious. Or Power Through, or maybe Second Wind. If I'm doing the loop thing, I want to upgrade Power Through or Second Wind. Let's do Power Through. Blunking. Nothing here feels very important. Maybe a better potion. I could drink the blood potion, buy the Swift Pot, or I could just remove a card. Honestly, removing a card feels very important here. So let's lose a strike. The last strike. Goodbye. Let's fight Shield and Spear here. We got 7 energy on turn 1. Better believe I'm taking Purity again. Let's lose Bash. Bash is not really any good here. Then what? Don't tell me I'm playing Second Wind. Surely not. No, wait, Purity first. I play Second Wind, I can play Corruption. Tempting, even though we lose all the important stuff right now. It's going fast. Let's see how this goes. I believe. Rampage. I do it like this. I think that works out, actually. Seemed effective. Nice. Deck is awesome. Heal 6. The champion belt, and there it is. Right at the final minute, we get Barricade. Of course we do. Of course we do. Welcome, Barricade, to the deck. You're late, Barricade. We also get Apotheosis from the toolbox, because of course we do. Of course we do. Why wouldn't we? Last but not least, that's right. Glorious. just going to lose Headbutt here, I think. Actually, let's Infernal Blade. Rampage is back. Yeah, I'll lose Headbutt here. It's fine. Actually, no, I want to Headbutt Entrench, don't I? Lose Rampage, then. Yeah, lose the Rampage. Whatever. It's fine. Four by 15. Oh boy, where is my disarm? It's not here, that's for sure. Freaking ouch. Ow. Don't use that yet. Cool. Looks like we're fine here. Don't play this yet. It's just Blood Potion. And we should use this now to remove the 1 strength, I guess. We definitely play this. Might as well go Corruption Impervious, yeah? Let's go defend Corruption Impervious. Actually, no, I'm not playing Corruption. That's right, I'm not playing Corruption. Excuse me, don't play that. Don't do it. But do a small amount of damage. Alright, get out of here. Just getting Zoom Impervious. Double Apotheosis. Okay, seems like we're probably fine now. The Blocketing. Blocketing. Disruptor 88, thanks for 11 months of support. Or rather, thanks for the 11-man raid. Excuse me. Welcome, welcome, raiders. Right as we finish the heart here. What a beautiful run the Clad has had. What a Chad. GG.
If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And don't forget to check out Baalorlord Plays for variety content. Click the blue Baalor icon to subscribe.